I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. An action committed in anger is an action doomed to failure. A man's greatest joy is crushing his enemies. The greatest happiness is to scatter your enemy and drive him before you. I am not a man who was born to be king. I am a man who was born to conquer. The strength of a wall is neither greater nor less than the courage of the men who defend it. Conquering the world on horseback is easy. It is dismounting and governing that is hard. If you want to conquer the world, you best begin by conquering your own country. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. It is not sufficient that I succeed. All others must fail. The fiercest anger of all is that which lies silent in the heart. The reward of one duty is the power to fulfill another. He who can handle the quickest rate of change survives. The strength of a nation lies in the character of its people. A leader leads by example, not by force. I will rule with justice, but I will also rule with an iron fist. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you're afraid, don't do it. If you're doing it, don't be afraid. I am a wolf, and a wolf does not consort with sheep. The happiness of a man in this life does not consist in the absence but in the mastery of his passions. The strength of the wolf is the pack, and the strength of the pack is the wolf. If you're planning on attacking me, you'd better have a good plan. If you want to be happy, be. An army of sheep led by a lion would defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. Success breeds success, and failure leads to a sort of fallow period. He who controls his emotions controls his destiny. The greatest conqueror is he who overcomes the enemy without a blow. If you can't find a way, create one. There is no good in anything until it is finished. It is not the arrow, but the archer. The strength and power of a country lies not in its armies or navies, but in its people. The surest way to conquer a city is to attack it when it is divided within itself. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. The foolish man seeks happiness in the distance. The wise grows it under his feet. There is no greater weapon than willpower. If you want to conquer the world, you must first conquer your own mind. One arrow alone can be easily broken, but many arrows are indestructible. The greatest danger in life is not taking the adventure. The future is worth 1,000 tomorrows. I have conquered an empire, but I have not been able to conquer myself. The sun rises for everyone, but the glory is reserved for those who have conquered their fears and doubts. Do not despise an enemy who is small, nor rejoice in victory, however small. If you're going to do something, you should do it with all your heart. The greatest happiness is to see the enemy driven before you, and to hear the cries of their women and children. I am the devourer of worlds. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. An action taken without thought is a mistake. An action taken with thought is not. When a man is riding a horse, anything is possible. The greatest teacher is failure. To succeed, one must be creative and persistent. The best leader is the one who has sense enough to pick good men to do what he wants done, and self-restraint enough to keep from meddling with them while they do it.